everybody, it's Christine. Welcome back to my channel. It's Monday, so let's wrap up day. I read a few this week. The first three, I didn't think they were, I knew they were part of a series, obviously, but I didn't think they were connected, but they are. And it was book 1 of Titanic is Unsinkable by Gordon Corman. Book 2 is Collision Course. And book 3 is SOS. And they go over not so much the building of the Titanic, but the picking up of the passengers and getting to know the 4 fictional people that takes place in these books. And that's in this book. And then this is the first couple of days of travel and the collision course with the iceberg. And this is pretty much from the hitting of the iceberg to pretty much getting to New York. And that's pretty much it. It was fairly good. It's about 4 separate kids. So there's Patty, who's a stowaway, inadvertently a stowaway. Sophie, who's leaves her mother in, I think that's England, and her father and her, her father and her are on their way to America for her father's business. Alfie is a steward, and his father works in the ovens in the engine room. And who's the other one? Juliana's the one, sorry. Juliana's the one whose father is going to business in America, and Sophie is a suffragette's daughter who's kind of fighting for equal rights for women. And it's just their little friendship, which is really good. It shows really nice friendships, and that sometimes things aren't always what they seem, like, never judge a book by its cover sort of deal. So I gave those, I think, 4 or 5. Fairly good. Nimona, I read by Noelle Stevenson. I decided to finally pick it up. I seen it at the library and liked it. I give it a 4. As if you don't know, it's a girl, Nimona, trying to be a sidekick with Blackheart, who's the bad guy, fighting against Goldenloin. And I really didn't like Goldenloin. I didn't like his character at all. I think he was too wishy-washy and too much follow his orders, and yeah. I liked Blackheart, but I really liked Nimona. I liked her sassiness, her character. She was cute. I liked her. And then I finished the final book of Sookie's Stackhouse, Dead But Not Forgotten, and it's edited by Charlene Harris and Tony L. P. Kellner. These are 15 different stories by 15 different authors of different characters within the Sookie's Stackhouse world. My only complaint, like, some of them were really good, some of them were meh, and one of them was really just totally weird, and that was the one about Eric. But the only thing I didn't like about this book is they were all the different time periods. Like, they went over here, and they went back here, and they went over here, and over here, and they weren't in a set order in which the books were. So you really do need to read all the books to read this book. But in every beginning of the book, or story, it kind of gives a blurb about when the book takes, or that story takes place. So which book it comes after or before, or actually one of them was during one of the other books, but it was characters that you don't really see. I gave it a 4. It was more like a 3.75, but I gave it a 4. So currently reading, as you know, my kids were gone to their respective camps. My daughter was in Pathfinders, which is Girl Guides. She had her camp, and my son, who's in Boy Scouts, had his coveree this weekend. So my husband and I actually went out for dinner on Saturday because we didn't really get to go out for dinner on our anniversary, which was last weekend. So it was nice. We had a nice quiet time, just quiet. But last night we continued reading, or I continued reading to my son, Nightmare on Clown Street by R.L. Stine. And it's about a boy who goes to work with his Uncle Theo at a clown circus type permanent thing. And he has to always be in character, and his nickname, his clown name is, Clown Academy, sorry. His nickname is Mr. Belly Bounce. Yeah. And I started this morning. I've only gotten one chapter in, so I haven't really gotten into it yet. And it's Zombie by Darren Shan, about the zombie apocalypse in Ireland. But I wasn't expecting the ending of the first chapter, and it was just kind of a, okay. And it starts off as then, and then, but there are, like, the very first picture is there. So there's a couple of pictures. I'm a kid at heart. I like pictures in books. But that is just about a zombie apocalypse. And I'm still kind of reading every now and then. Sorry. Every now and then, Weight Loss Surgery Guide and Diet Program by Sue Exercy. And the nice thing about this book is it's Canada. She actually works in the Ontario, and it's Ontario. She actually works with the weight loss patients here in Ontario, and she works in Toronto, and I'm not in Toronto. But it's nice to see a book about the weight loss surgery that is based in Canada, and not only Canada, but in Ontario. So that's pretty good. I'm still contemplating it. I've been doing it for 8 years, so we'll see. But if my health gets worse, I might have to. Anyways, so what I plan on reading this week is A Long, Long Sleep. And from what the description says, it's almost like a Sleepy Beauty retelling, but don't quote me on that. It's just she's awakened by a kiss after a long, long sleep, and yeah, so we'll see how that goes. And I picked this up because I read Blankets last month, or the month before, and I just seen it there, and it was Habibi by Craig Thompson. So I flew through Blankets, so I figured I'd check this one out too. It's just black and white cartoon style. I don't know much about it. East Indian sort of deal, like with harems and deserts, and so we'll see. And I feel like I have not read any in a while, so I picked up a true crime novel. And it is Dance with the Devil by David Bagby, which is his father. She kills him, and then has his baby, and then kills the baby and herself. And they're both doctors. So I have been having a true crime need to read fix. So that is going to be my week. My daughter is graduating grade 8 on the 23rd. And we have a dress. We got a dress for free. There's a thing here that the cops do, that they get donated dresses and give them away for free to anybody who wants them. Graduating. Anybody who wants them. But my daughter wants a few extra crystals put on her dress on the train. So I have 6,000 rhinestones on order. I'm going to be busy in the next couple of weeks putting them on. So I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done, but we'll see. It takes a couple of days for the glue to cure for the rhinestones, so should be fun. Let me know what you're reading this weekend. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.